right, folks, if I could have you take your seats if you have not sat down already. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Sydney Yeager. I'm the Senior Public Programs Producer here at the Museum of Jewish Heritage, a living memorial to the Holocaust. Thank you so much for joining us for today's production of Witness Theater. We're very excited to see lots of new faces here. And we do hope that if you have not had a chance today, that you will come back and see many of our current exhibitions. And we also hope that you will come to our future programs, which you can find on the museum's website. I would like to ask you now to turn off your cell phones and anything else that may make noise during the performance. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Alexandra Lazar, Self-Help Community Services Next Gen member.
Good afternoon and welcome to Witness Theater. As we gather today, we remember the millions of lives that have been lost while also celebrating those who survived. Their survival stands as a testament to an incredible series of wartime experiences that led them to be here today with us. Their presence reminds us that someone risked their life to save them. Some survived by hiding, others survived by assuming false identities and being forced to flee. Many of their closest family members did not survive. By bringing this performance to you, we shine a light on these incredible and miraculous stories of survival. As witnesses, we kindly ask you to share your experiences from today's performance with your community to help spread awareness about the past. Today's performance is the result of 8 months filled with hard work, dedication, and special bonds formed between Holocaust survivors and passionate high school students. Witness Theater is made possible through a unique partnership between Self-Help Community Services and UJA Federation of New York, and this year has also received generous support from Carol and Carl Hess, the Miriam and Arthur Diamond Charitable Trust, the Kupferberg Family Foundation, and the Office of the Manhattan Borough President. In addition, with assistance from the Conference on Jewish Material Claims Against Germany, supported by the German Federal Ministry of Finance. This unique and essential program started in Israel by JDC Eshel and was first brought to New York 14 years ago by Self-Help Community Services. It's the largest provider of services to Holocaust survivors in North America and an agency partner of the UJA Federation. New York is home to approximately 13,000 Holocaust survivors and has the largest concentration of survivors in the United States. Sadly, a large number of them live in poverty, many are alone, and many are suffering with chronic illness and depression. While the total population of survivors is declining, the cost of their care continues to escalate as their needs become more complex. That is why in 2004, UJA Federation created the Community Initiative for Holocaust Survivors, known as CIHS, to raise funds to provide survivors with compassionate care to address their unique needs. While the broader UJA supports survivors living in Ukraine, the CIHS supports survivors in New York and Israel. Projections indicate that the number of survivors who will require help of increasing intensity will not abate significantly in the years to come. That is why we seek to raise multi-year gifts to CIHS so we can be confident in our ability to provide this last generation of survivors with the stability of care that is so critical at this time in their lives and at this moment in history. A significant portion of CIHS funding is granted to Self-Help Community Services. Self-Help's compassionate professionals often serve as survivors' last living relatives. By offering specialized, culturally sensitive care throughout the New York metropolitan area, Self-Help ensures that survivors can live out their years with meaning, dignity, and a sense of community. We would like to bring your attention to the back of the program that you're holding of today's performance. The back cover includes a QR code that connects us to the Witness Theater donation page. Your support will help us to continue this critical program that connects high school students with Holocaust survivors and ensures that these stories continue to be passed on to younger generations. And now, I would like to present Hamutal Paslinsky-Shaori, drama therapist, director, and facilitator of Witness Theater.
Hello, everyone. It is lovely to see everyone joining us here today at Witness Theater. 6 months ago, when we held our very first session of Witness Theater, the air filled with hesitation. Dealing with a topic as profound as the Holocaust is no small task. And many of our participants, both survivors and students, weren't quite sure what to expect. They were wary of the intensity and the commitment that was required for a project of this scale. However, the hesitation quickly gave way to a powerful process. From the very beginning, it was clear that our group consisted of incredibly curious, honest, and sensitive human beings. Coming from diverse backgrounds and cultures, these individuals began to weave a safety net of respect and emotional support that allowed them to truly see one another. This is the heart of Witness Theater. It is the point where history transforms from a series of facts into lived personal experiences. It is where the weight of the past is balanced with creativity, joy, and communal love of the present. If you know a high school student who might benefit from this project, please take a look at your super bills and send them our way. By watching, the play you are about to see today, The Fifth Witness, is the culmination of our journey. It was created by the hands of every single person here today, and that includes you, our audience. By watching and listening to the stories on stage, by witnessing, you are validating these experiences and connecting the past with the present. Witnessing is one of the most prominent elements of therapeutic theater. As history cannot live on its own, it only truly lives in relation to the future. By being here tonight, you have become our partners. You are witnesses who take part in carrying forward the call to action that our survivors have initiated. In the world we live in today, it is more necessary than ever to look forward and take action. It is up to us to open our eyes and our hearts and ensure we create a better world, no matter our origin, our religion, or our beliefs. Thank you for being with us today and for becoming the fifth witness.
Whoa, we're free!
Real chocolate? Like Grandpa's chocolate?
Exactly like that. Eat, my little redhead, and grow strong.
Good morning.
Ready for a new week at school, Ravi?
Sure am. I just hope Mrs. Kovacs finally calls on me today. I keep my hand up so high, I practically jump out of my seat.
Well, maybe you should move to the front row, closer to her desk.
Yeah, maybe.
You think she'll call on you then?
Yeah.
Okay, give it a try.
Well, you keep trying, son. Your enthusiasm is your strength. One day, Mrs. Kovacs will have no choice but to notice how bright you are. I'm sure of it.
Chin up now, you got a full day ahead, and off you go before the bell rings.
She doesn't see a student when she looks at him, does she? She only sees a Jewish boy.
Let's hope he shines so brightly she has no choice but to look.
Dirty Jew.
You speak to my mother? Have you no manners? Where is the honor your parents should have taught you?
Manners are for people who belong here. You're just a dirty Jew.
Saadia, no! Saadia, stop! Fight!
Filth!
Fight!
Filth!
Fight!
Filth!
Fight!
I didn't care if they locked me up. I had to protect my mother's honor. I had to protect our honor. And thankfully, my close family connections with the king helped get me out of jail quickly. Girls, that day changed me. It was the day I realized I always wanted to be proud of who we are.
You certainly made it your goal. Your father used all his anger for something good. He became the first boxing champion in all of Morocco.
Is that why she wants the neighborhood kids, Abba?
Exactly, my Lisa. Every Jew should be able to defend themselves with their mind and their fists.
I wish you would teach us too.
Yeah, you're a champion, Appa. Why can't we learn to fight like you? Oh, but you are learning. I see your spirit every single day.
No world championship in Shabbat table. Now take off your gloves and eat.
It's just a loose connection, Estia. I can fix it. As long as we have light in this room, the world outside feels a little further away.
The world is outside the doorstep, Romush. The soldiers are stopping. They're looking up at the windows like they're choosing which fruits to pick from a tree.
Step back from the glass, Estia. Estia, what happened? Are you hit? What happened? Are you hit?
He lifted me without getting used to my arms. He pulled the trigger. Roman, the glass, it's in his blanket.
Breathe. He didn't hit you. He didn't hit the boy. Breathe. Just breathe.
Shame about the window. But it was worth the perspective. From this height, the square isn't a street anymore, it's a chessboard. I hear you are the best and youngest engineer in Poland. You must have made a great Jewish fortune, you little rat? Building a penthouse with this view? We'll take over now, use this vantage point to see how the pieces move down there.
You almost killed a baby for your chessboard.
Consider it a requisition, of the view. You have 10 minutes to gather what you can carry. Leave your keys on the table. The Reich has no use for your apologies or your delays.
Get up. We have to go.
Look at this decadence, built on the back of honest men.
Out! Everybody out! Movement for the right!
I am an Aryan! You will wait at the door. You have no warrant and you are standing in the home of a citizen who has broken no law.
We have orders for the woman. The law has changed tonight, friend.
You will wait at the door. I will not tell you again! Okay, just breathe. Breathe for the baby.
Hannah, what is happening?
It seems the world is having a fit of madness and we are being taken to the holding cell. We're not to... We will walk through it together, okay? Breathe.
Stop! What are you doing? You don't have to come. Why go to a holding cell for the sake of a Jewess? Leave her here. We'll take care of her.
I appreciate the career advice, but I've always found I prefer the company of a filthy intellectual to that of a clean-scrubbed idiot. Shall we?
They're burning the library. I can see the bindings from here. That was the Goethe collection.
They finally found a way to finish the books they couldn't understand.
Sounds like the city is screaming, Hannah.
It isn't the city. It's the sound of 1,000 people realizing their neighbors were just waiting for an excuse.
They're just standing there, the firemen. They're just watching it burn. They're protecting the buildings next to it, but not the temple.
Very orderly apocalypse, don't you think? Even the destruction has a bureaucracy. Only save what is sanctioned.
I don't want him to be lured into this. I don't want his first breath to be this smoke.
Then we keep walking. We don't give them the satisfaction of seeing us look broken. If they want a tragedy, Renata, we won't give it to them.
Off nach Palästina! Judenraus!
Look at him. He thinks he's a giant because he's spewing hateful words. He doesn't realize that tomorrow he still won't be able to read the books he burned tonight.
Let's just get to the end of this street.
One step. And the next.
Where are you going?
Excuse me, I'm going to see my grandmother.
Sale juif.
Dirty Jew.
What do you just call me? We live right there. My father knows your father. We played together last feast.
That was before.
Now you're only a dirty Jew.
I haven't done anything wrong to you. Why are you being so mean? If I'm interrupting, I'll go a different way. I promise.
You aren't going anywhere.
Get away from me. Stop, please. Stop. Why do you hate me? Why? We're the same.
Somebody's coming.
Go.
Oh, child, what happened to you? There are good people on earth, too.
Thank you. God bless you.
Go in peace now, my child.
Oh, Lisa, what happened to you?
She was the only person to help me, Sata. No one else did.
She was an angel sent by Hashem, who continues always to be at our side. An angel of hope amidst the chaos of prejudice.
Is that why those kids hate me? Because of prejudice?
I am afraid so, my dear child. They are fueled by the darkness, feel the wind changing. But it is people like her, your green angel, who keep their hearts soft and their kindness close, that will defeat the darkness.
Not to give him to me, you're shaking.
No, let him cry, Hannah. At least someone in this house is allowed to make some noise. If I scream, the neighbors call green police. If he screams, it's just colleague. Do you think he knows, Hannah? That he's crying because he can already smell the curfew through the vents?
He's hungry, Renata, not political.
I'm not so sure. They've banished from the parks, the cinemas, the libraries. Even the public benches now have signs saying, "No Jews." Perhaps Christoph is just protesting that he can't take his pram to the Hoodrange Park. It's That's a very sophisticated protest for a 6-month-old.
I checked the registry again today. They moved the shopping hours. We now have exactly 2 hours in the afternoon to find what the rest of Bilthoven didn't want.
Ah yes, the Jews-only grocery hour. It's a wonderful exercise in imagination. You walk into a shop with empty shelves and try to remember what an egg looked like. It's almost existentialist, don't you think? To shop for things that don't exist in a country that says you don't exist.
Let me take him. You need to rest.
I'm fine. If I rest, I might start thinking about the registration forms. Did you see the ink they use on my ID, Hannah? That J is so large. They must be worried the police are all nearsighted.
I'll write to the American relatives again tomorrow.
Don't bother. The Americans are very busy being concerned from a distance. They sent a letter. Did you read it? Is the unfortunate social friction still an issue for you? Honestly, it's a fascinating phrase to send to people living with a noose that tightens every hour. My father had the right idea, really.
Renata, please.
No! He died 2 weeks before we left Czechoslovakia because he refused to play the part of the victim. Whether he slipped away or his heart simply gave up on the world, it was an exit, a clean one. He didn't wait to be told which bench he wasn't allowed to sit on.
We paid 100,000 Swiss francs to get here. We aren't looking for exits.
100,000 francs for a transit visa to a dead end. Your friend was generous, Hannah, but he bought us a front row seat to a fire. We are trapped in a house where even the air feels borrowed.
I saw the Vandermeers again today at the grocery.
Did they mention it again?
They have no children and plenty of room in the back of the shop. They said if the situation with the registry turns, if you are taken, they'll take Christoph. He'd have a different name. He'd have a life.
I can't bear to think about giving him away.
It is the only mercy we have left in our pocket, Renata. I hope never to spend it.
Hope. Such a dangerous word for a midnight in the Netherlands. I suppose we keep rocking then, Hannah, till the world decides if we're parents, or just ghosts in our own home.
Shavaz, my boy, you're up early. What is it?
Apu, why are they still here? 2 weeks ago we went to the Chevrolet to play. Everything was normal. And now there are soldiers on every corner of the Grand Boulevard. Why do I have to wear this yellow patch? I want to go to school. I want to see Janos and the others.
Listen to me, Robbie. The world has caught a very dark fever, and these men, they think a piece of cloth can change who a person is.
But that's not fair.
I know you miss your friends, and you're the brightest in your class. We do our best to stay safe. And this too will pass.
But Apu, I want to go to school.
Grandma will go to school tomorrow. She'll speak to the headmaster and bring her diploma home. You earned it, even if you cannot stand on the stage.
Apu, I don't want Grandma to go. It's my diploma. I earned it. I studied the hardest. I don't want to hide in here like a mouse. I don't want the stupid yellow star.
Robert, you put that back on right now. Robert, it's dangerous. Do you hear me? Robert.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Lisa, are you okay? Anything going wrong?
It's nothing.
You didn't go to school today.
I didn't feel like it.
Papa Musha!
Abraham and Ruth, how was your day at school?
It was good.
Wonderful. Were you kind to your teachers?
Of course.
And we have homework too.
And did you learn anything new that made you think?
Yes, we studied hard.
Wonderful. Remember, your education is something no one can ever take away from you. Keep at it. Come on. Come grab a treat. Now, go home and do your homework. Remember, listen to your parents.
Thank you, Papa Musha.
Bye, Lisa.
Well, my child, are you going to tell me what happened, or should I keep relying on rumors?
Well, they came out of nowhere, and I didn't do anything to them. Grandma Miriam said they were prejudiced, and the Green Angel saw me, and Grandma wanted to say thank you, but she disappeared, and they hit and kicked, and I was yelling and no one was there. My books were everywhere. They hit me just like those kids pulled your beard and hit you after show off emotion. I hate them.
Dear child, don't hate. Muslims are our brothers, and Gentiles are our cousins. Those children did not know what they were doing. Remember, we are all God's children, all the same blood. You understand?
Stay steady, Genush. A conductor must be firm or the light won't travel. You're my little bridge. If the spark can cross you without a sound, the room stays bright. Do you understand?
I'm the bridge, Tatush.
You shouldn't have to be a bridge, Roman. You should be in a park.
There are no parks for us. Not since we tried to run and the police caught us. We only breathe because of these. The Nazis wanted an electrical power grid for their factory and unbreakable cuffs for their prisoners. My Ginterlock. My name is the only thing keeping us from the pits.
I still see those ghetto walls when I close my eyes, Roman. They didn't just build a fence. They took the headstones from the old cemetery, broke them into pieces, and paved the streets with our ancestors' names. They make us walk on the dead.
Which is why you must be a stone now, remember, Genush?
The stone game. If I see the man with the uniform, I have no name, I have no voice, I am just a stone in the wall.
Good job, little conductor. I saw the list, Estia. You're going to the enamelware plant. Schindler has already paid the commandant for you.
And you? You and Eugene?
I am building their unbreakable cuffs and electrical power grid. As long as I am the only one who can design the mechanism, we are essential. Even if the police caught us once with those fake papers, they won't kill a man whose brain they need to run their machines.
My little red headstone. Listen to your father. He is the smartest man in Poland, even if he's working for the devil.
Mamushia, your shoes are dusty.
We'll polish them in Bavaria, I promise.
Go. Don't be late, my love. Be the worker Schindler paid for. Go, go.
The Ginterlock. Is it ready yet? Or are you wasting my time with your genius?
It is nearly there, Commandant. The tumblers are set. No key in Europe will open it once it clicks. About the factory power grid, I was working on cross-referencing these blueprints.
You aren't working. You're dwelling in your own sketches, Ginter. I gave you the Transform Manifest this morning. The equipment list for the entire plant. Why aren't you working on that, huh? You've lost it, haven't you?
No, sir, it is right here, buried under all these blueprints.
You lied! You are a pencil, Ginther. I break pencils when they stop being useful. If those cuffs aren't on my desk by tonight, I'll find a less essential use for you.
You're dripping.
It's just a bit of blood, Kinush. The stone game is still going and you didn't make a sound. You're the best conductor I've ever had.
Cordula, come. Christoph. Eat this.
Henne, ich habe noch Hunger.
Dutch! Only Dutch in public. Do you hear me, Cordula?
Is there any more henna?
No. That's it for now. We have to save the bit that's left for Mama, so she has some dinner too. If we eat it all, she goes to bed with an empty belly, you understand?
Why are you here? My father says you're Michelin. He says we should join the pool when people like you come out.
I'm a fish.
You are half-breed. You are dirty.
Hey! You're a liar. You're the one who's dirty. Do you know what happens to boys like you? Scorpion will come while you're asleep. They will crawl into your ears and bite you until you're dead and your skin turns black. Get away from my sister!
Christoph, enough! What happened?
Why didn't you stop him? Why did you let him say that to Cordula?
Christoph, he was mean.
Don't touch me! Leave me
Christoph! Look at her. She is your blood, not your enemy.
Hannah, what's a Michelin? Why did he say it like a bad word?
It is a word for people who are too stupid to understand that you are the best of two worlds, not half of one.
Christoph, you are not a scorpion. Come back in the water. Come back, it's quiet here. You will feel better.
Catch me!
online. We're not allowed here.
The shiny rocks are better here. Look at this one.
My papa says if they see you here, they shoot you dead.
Shoot you dead.
And what do we have here? Little rats in the garden. Do you know what we do with little rats across the forbidden line? Ein kleiner Soldat. A little soldier. Go home, little general, before I change my mind.
I made him laugh.
They took the copper pot from Goldstein flat today, and the linen, and even the Goldstein pillow for why for they say.
At least they left the Sabbath candlesticks, though we have no candles to put in them. It's like a tomb in here, Rebecca. Only the shadows have room to move.
I'll put them.
Robbie! Joseph, go to your mother now.
Oh, is that not enough? We live like Sadian. Now the children must behave like gas people.
Rebecca, I am so sorry. Robert, apologize to her at once.
Don't bother. Just keep him quiet. The war are seen, Aranka. If neighbors hear all this racket, they will see we are celebrating.
Have you lost your mind? In this house, we do not call attention to ourselves. Not for a joke, not for anything. Your father would be ashamed.
But your father is not here anymore, is he?
Robert.
Why did Apple go? He said the Muslagalit, the labor service would protect us. He said being a Jew soldier meant something. But he doesn't have a rifle. He just has a cap and a shovel.
Your father is a hero. He chose the shovel so you wouldn't have to. We are in this Yellow Star building because of him. We are still a family because of him.
I'm sorry, Anu. I'm so hungry. Why are there only 3 hours a day to breathe out of this stupid star building? And even then we're not allowed to play. Only get groceries.
Robbie, step back from there! It's 1:15. You know the order. If an Arrow Cross soldier sees the slat move, he doesn't just come for you, he comes for the whole floor.
Where is Apu? Really?
He is in Theresienstadt. We must believe that like we believe the sun will rise. He is working, he is eating. Now enough. Help me clear these pots. We have to get the floor clear before your grandparents come back from the bread line.
Lisa, wake up! Wake up! Lisa!
Emma, what's the matter? What time is it?
Up, Lisa.
Why are you wearing shoes, Emma?
Because today is the day we must hold our courage in our hand, Lisa. It's the day we will go to the dock. Now, wash your hands and face and say your mahani. Thank God, your soul are back because today it must be brief.
I won't forget, Emma. Modeh ani lefaneha. ملكي بكيام خزرت بنشمتي بخملا ربا بإيمونتها.
Quickly. Hurry up. Get on board. Come on.
Quick. Come. Watch your step. Be careful. Don't step on the boat. Come on. The boat's about to leave. Hurry. Come on, quick.
It's your turn.
Quick, follow me. Come on. Get on board, everyone. Quickly.
Lisa, it's your turn.
Lisa.
Papa Moshe.
Remember, Lisa, the soul of a man is the candle of God. Inside every person, no matter who they are, there's a hidden spark of light. Your job is to find that spark, even in the dark. Keep your heart soft. We're all Hashem's children.
Lisa.
Come quickly, the ship is sailing.
Robbie, stop looking at your feet. You look like you're hiding a stolen loaf of bread. Look at the rooftops, Robert, like you're bored.
My heart is hitting my ribs so hard it hurts on you.
Okay, chin up now. Here comes a patrol.
Halt! Where are you scurrying to?
To the market, Sergeant, unless the Aerocross has started rationing the air we breathe as well.
This one's shaking. Why are you shaking, boy?
It's just the wind, sir.
Is it? Or are you afraid I'll find something hidden in those trousers? I've caught 3 hidden ones today. All it takes is one look. Should I have him drop them here, or do you just want to admit he's a little Jew star right now?
How dare you? My husband is with the Royal Army. He is in the labor service fighting for this country while you stand on street corners harassing children going to the market. If you check him, you are insulting a soldier's son.
Tell your husband he should have taught his son some backbone. Get out of my sight.
He almost saw on you. He almost saw that I'm circumcised.
He didn't, though. He didn't see, my love. We're okay. It's okay.
Apu's not coming back, is he?
You. To the right. To the left. Right. Left.
I heard the tracks only go one way, to the bathhouse.
It isn't a bath. It's the chimneys. They burn people alive in Auschwitz.
Shema Israel, if you stay on the right, you have a chance to live. Stay on the right. Stay on the right.
You. Left. Right. To the left.
Permission to die with my son.
Permission granted. Left.
Please, let me go where my son goes.
Let me go with my child to the grave, please.
Finally, you filthy Jew. Accept your fate, huh? Permission granted.
Tatush, I'm cold and so hungry it hurts.
Drink this. It's medicine.
It burns, Tatush.
Makes the world go away for a while. Now go to sleep.
Ah, guten Morgen, Dr. Mengel. Another fine day of purifying the world.
Don't be sad, Tatush. At least we're going to die together.
We never lied to each other, Janusz. I never treated you like a child because this world didn't leave any room for children. You saw the shadows. You know exactly where the air is thick with the smell of the lost. But there's one truth I am keeping from you now. I am terrified. And every breath I take feels like it's being stolen from my lungs. I want to scream, but if I tremble, you'll have nothing to hold on to. If I weep, you'll lose your map through this hell. So I stand tall. I keep my hand firm in yours and play the part of the man who isn't afraid of the angel of death. Because as long as you see me standing, you'll know you haven't been abandoned. Forgive me, Janusz. I chose this path so you wouldn't die among strangers. But now that we are here, I don't know if I'm strong enough to watch the door close.
Stop! Orders from Berlin! The Russians are close! They're at the Vistula River.
Halt! Back to processing.
You're lucky. You get to live another day.
It stings. Tatush, it stings.
Tatush, it stings! It hurts, Tatush! It stings!
We're here. Ima, Abba, we're here in Eretz Israel. I'll put my friends in the street and not be afraid to be Jewish anymore.
We don't have to be afraid anymore. We're home.
We're home. Lisa, now, since the shore is behind us and we are safe, there is something you are old enough to carry. Something you must remember.
About what, Emma?
About your father. You know, he's always fighting against the prejudice they threw at us. And he's always teaching the young Jews how to stand tall against those Nazis, and people helped him.
Yes, he didn't want any of our people to be easy targets.
Yes, but he did something more. For years, he was the one walking in the dark, underground, smuggling our people onto the ship just like this one. He was the bridge between us and the Arabs Israel.
He was a smuggler?
He is a liberator. And I want you to know that blood through into your eye and, keep that strength with you. Your father fought, and we don't need to live in fears. That strength, that courage is your inheritance.
I won't forget, Emma. I'll make sure the shadows never catch up to us again.
BBC, they're playing the fifth. But the signal isn't fading this time, it's clear. Shh. Shh. That's the third time they've looped the signal. They aren't switching to the French service.
Does that mean the Germans have signed?
It means the British think they have. Listen. That isn't the radio. That's 1,000 strong human shouts!
Can we go look?
We're going further than looking. The radio says we're free.
That's it then, right. But we aren't going out looking like we've been buried alive. Christoph, your Scottish cat.
Yay!
Cordula, the wings. We have a world to meet.
Yesterday morning at 2:41 a.m. at General Eisenhower's headquarters, General Jodl, the representative of the German High Command, and of Grand Admiral Dönitz, the designated head of the German state, signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea, and air forces in Europe to the Allied Expeditionary Force, and simultaneously to the Soviet High Command.
Hey, look at the little angel. You want a prize for being so brave?
Of rejoicing.
Those are real Hershey's, straight from Pennsylvania.
Okay, easy now, you two.
Careful, your body hasn't seen fat or sugar in years. It'll think it's poison. But
It tastes so good, Mama.
Hold it right there. Smile for the U.S. Army.
Hannah, I don't feel so well.
Oh, I know. It's too much at once.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I thought...
Don't be sorry, Surgeon. It's a very honest reaction to 5 years of starvation. She's just clearing out the old world to make room for the new one.
Dobre utro. It is finished. Look at me. I'm not German, yes? No more danger. You are free. You are free. For bridge hands.
Tatush, I have to wee-wee.
I can't move right now. I'm sorry. If we move, we lose the heat. Stay still.
Pass him here again, sir. We'll get him to the bucket.
Send the boy up.
It was the first time that I saw it. In a place that was built to turn us into animals. These men, shivering, cold, naked, starving and dying, chose to be a bridge, my bridge to humanity. They couldn't stand, but they could still lift a child.
The hands were warm, Tatush, like a blanket.
Glad you felt that. Now go back to sleep.
This is Hungary calling. This is Hungary calling. The last remaining station. We are requesting you to send us immediate aid in the form of parachute troops over the Trans-Danubian provinces. For the sake of God and freedom, help Hungary!
Stop tapping your foot, Michael. The driver said if a patrol hears a single boot click, we're done.
I can't help it. My heart is louder than the engine. Are we close?
My stepfather said the peasant's house is just past this clearing. From there, 200 yards of mud, and we're in Austria. After that, America.
If we stayed in Budapest one more night, we'd be trapped. The Russians are sailing the borders right now.
But we didn't stay. We survived the war. And even the girls at the gymnasium. We aren't dying tonight.
I can't believe they're the same ones who chased out the Germans. It's a hell of a trick. Saving us from the wolves just so they could keep us in the cage for themselves?
It was now or never.
Leave Hungary!
And off to a new life. Can you hear the acoustics in this place, Michael? Juilliard!
And they're actually paying you to be here? My friend with the golden throat.
One day I'm hitchhiking on an Austrian highway. The next, I'm auditioning for a man from the Metropolitan Opera. He told me my bass was not average.
So, are we studying tonight, or are we heading to the international house? I heard there's a girl from South America who wants to hear about Budapest.
Tonight, we're just kids. We're just young. For the first time in my life, I'm not looking over my shoulder.
To the international house, then?
To the international house.
What's that?
You recognized.
From a million miles away. It's what gave me strength in Dachau. Music saved me through the camps, and now I meet you here, and I feel once revived again. I think I've traveled across the world just to hear your voice.
Give it here. You're like a rabbit, Eugene.
Seriously, you're the smallest here, but always in the front.
My papa taught me.
In the camp?
On the day of the snow march, the Nazis were screaming. A soldier hit my papa in the head with a club. Hard. There was blood all over his face when they dragged him away. But he kept yelling at me, "Stay at the front, Gene! Stay at the front!" He knew the ones in the back got shot. So I ran. I never let anyone get in front of me.
So how'd you end up in the hospital?
Oh, that was after. When the Nazis ran away, we found a barrel and we used a string and glass and drank until it was all gone. I got so drunk I couldn't even hold my head up.
You were a drunk 5-year-old?
Well, the Nazis thought my neck was snapped like a rag doll. That's when they sent me to the nuns. But they were so mean. They put me in a plaster cast from my chin down to my waist. I couldn't move for months.
So how'd you go to the bathroom?
Well, sometimes I couldn't help but wet the bed. And the nuns would take my clothes away. They'd leave me naked and hit me with a cane. They wanted everyone to see. I don't ever want to see a white hat again.
No white hats here.
Eugene Ginter? There's a woman at the gate.
Tell her to go away.
Eugene.
I've seen them all. They stand there and they cry at the wrong kids. They think that if they cry hard enough, they can turn one of us into their own. I'm not coming.
She said she wouldn't leave until she saw her little redhead.
There he is. There you are.
Searching for Roman Ginter. Roman Ginter, engineer from Krakow. Last seen Platzau. Information suggests he is near the Czech border. Searching for Roman Ginter.
Roman?
Tatush?
What?
Roman!
No way! Yeah, can't believe it!
Oh, Roman! Tatush!
Shalom, shalom, shalom aleichem, Avenu shalom aleichem, Avenu shalom.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you to our wonderful students. Thank you to our dear adults, Robert, Cordula, Lisa, and Eugene, for sharing their beautiful stories with us. We have something little to prepare for you before we finish today. The adults of our group have prepared a little speech, call to action, that each of them saw important to share. Robert. Let me hold this for you, okay?
We are coming to the end of our journey of witness theater experiment. We came to this place and activity unaware of where it leads us individually and collectively. We did not know one another, who we were, where we came from, what our aspirations are. We were strangers from different places, but somehow similar past. Maybe at first we felt alone in our past and had no connection to one another. It was a strange sensation to reveal our past and our feelings to strangers. But soon we discovered that we came from the same emotional spaces. I discovered that I have many families, real and adopted. I have my family of my son and grandchildren. And then I have my adopted families that I built over a lifespan. These includes my longtime friends, my Italian class on Zoom, and now my witness theater group. We had a group of survivors who lived through these events, and they were joined by youngsters who became interested and anxious to find out what happened to us, the real participants of history. They helped us remember events that we thought disappeared from our memory. Us, participants, are grateful to student actors whose interests made us think about our past that we have avoided for a long time. Today, you saw our past memories, and now we are asking you to pass them on to the next generation to continue keeping our history alive.
Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Cordula, I'm going to hold the mic for you, okay?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Years ago, my friend Betty participated in the Witness Theatre project, and she spent a long time encouraging me to join. I was very nervous and doubtful, but this year I finally agreed. Despite my initial hesitance to be living amongst the Holocaust every day in this group, my experience turned out to be very different from what I expected. Right away, I felt welcomed by the self-help community, the drama therapist, and the NYU students. Most importantly, I felt embraced by the high school students. They truly wanted to hear and understand our stories. I want to thank Betty for pushing me and introducing me to Witness Theatre. As you saw, my parents were refugees, and I grew up with split identities, never feeling like I belonged anywhere. Because of that, I felt like a refugee my entire life, even today after living in New York for so many years. Throughout the past 6 months and in this performance, I wanted to show the students and this audience the importance of courage and loyalty. During the war, my father stayed loyal to his pregnant wife. He had the courage to protect her for many years. That kind of loyalty was important then and is even more important now. Our performance showed a dark time in history that we must never forget. Remembering the past helped us understand what is happening in the world today. In 1963, JFK stood at the Berlin Wall and said, "I'm also a Berliner." Today I say, "I'm also a refugee." In 1939, my parents were not allowed to enter the United States. Today, many people are still turned away. I wanted to end with a quote from the historian Yehuda Bauer. He gave us the 11th commandment: "Thou shalt not be a bystander." Thank you for witnessing us and our stories. And I want to thank my children, who from a young age listened to my story, their history, and I love them.
Thank you, Cordula. Lisa?
Good afternoon, cherished high school students, guests, family, and friends. We are here to honor the memory of those perished in the Holocaust and salute those who survived. Since September, in a supportive environment, you students of diverse backgrounds with compassionate hearts listen to the painful experiences we endured during the Holocaust. Through our work, we developed mutual trust and respect. Together, we turned the generation gap into a beautiful bridge, connecting you, our students, bursting with enthusiasm and curiosity, with us, older adults, eager to impart our wisdom gained from our personal and professional life. Today, watching you act out our painful past has revived traumatic memories. Lamenting the past, I wept. I hope that you, our audience, recognize that our students and our youth are a beacon of hope for a world free of hatred and wars. Now that you have seen and heard the stories of atrocities inflicted on innocent human beings during the Holocaust, I hope you become empathic witnesses. Let what you saw today serve as a plea to recognize the consequences of hatred, the danger of remaining silent in the face of racism, and dehumanization of any group, regardless of religion, color, race, age, gender, or creed. May you remember the importance of civic responsibility in the face of tyranny. The history of the Holocaust affects not only Jews, but all of us. May our shared humanity ensure that the legacy of the Holocaust is never, never forgotten. We extend our thanks and appreciation to our high school students for your talent and courage. We salute you for being conscientious in promoting social justice for all and for recognizing that in that chain of life we are, and we will be part of each other for eternity. May you know the satisfaction that comes from giving, and may your new skills nurture your spirit to help you create a meaningful life. Finally, my heartfelt thanks to Hamutal, Anya, Ellen, Johan, and all those at Self-Help for creating the Witness Theater program, a chance to work through our traumatic past. We hold on to our hope, our resilience, and our moral strength to continue our trust in humanity and find wisdom to heal one another. Let us move forward, fulfilling our shared perpetual yearning for a world free of hatred and wars. May you, our student, our youth, be among those to bring about tikkun olam, to repair the world, a world where the human family lives in harmony and global peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. And last but not least, Eugene.
I never expected to reach the year 2000. And yet here we are, 26 years later. Throughout my life, even in the darkest moments, I held on to the singular drive, a drive to study, to build, to become an engineer. The journey was only possible because I finally found a safe haven here in America and had the unwavering support of my parents. But today, my sense of accomplishment isn't about the structures I've built, it's about the stories we've shared. Watching these teenagers, 70 years younger than me, walk in my shoes has been an experience I struggle to put into words. To sit in your sessions and see your young person's reaction, the most pivotal moments of my past was revealed. I felt a profound sense of responsibility and above all, humility. It is one thing to carry these memories along for decades, but it's quite another to see them illuminated on stage by a new generation. I am so impressed by your maturity, your patience, your sensitivity, and your considerations have surpassed every expectation I had. By approaching my life with such compassion, you have turned my history into a living session. To the students, I hope to internalize these stories and act in a way that reflects what we have learned together by inspiring to show the compassion to all humanity, especially those in dire straits. To the audience, I hope you are moved with what you have created, with what we have created here. Please remember the stories you have heard today. It's been my great pleasure to work with you all. Remember that we accomplished here today. Thank you.
I'd like to invite everyone to join us. Would you like to stand up to take a bow? Let's do it. Hoppa. Okay. Thank you for everyone who took part.